EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Now for the first time ever, NFL regular season football has come to the land down under as we count down to kickoff here in Melbourne, Australia. Tonight it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visitors' sideline, Niners head coach Kyle Shanahan. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Rams offense onto the field led by the 18-year veteran who earned his first NFL MVP last season, Matthew Stafford.
And the numbers, absolutely off the charts. The ability to play big in big games, we've seen it all the time. The most underrated part of his game, his toughness. This guy continues to get better with age.
Now 2nd and 9.
24-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Malik Mustafa on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. Now a short one caught by Parkinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 11.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's another Rams first down.
They go back to the ground with Williams. Down at the 25.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Escaping the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week one is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is, this depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are on the board here first in the season opener. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it.
Trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Rams 7, 49ers
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And Devontae Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
Unfortunately, just started 9 games last season because of injury, but did have 20 touchdown passes for the second straight season. What makes him great in this offense is ability to understand defenses, process, and make great decisions about where the ball should go.
And right away, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
That just can't happen when you're trying to make a comeback, but no one knows that better than this veteran running back. He got a little loose with the ball, and it's going to cost him. I'm sure he's itching to have a chance to make up for that mistake.
So the Rams yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
21 yards. And the Rams first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Here's Stafford.
At the 5-yard line.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
On now, Harrison Mevis for the Rams field goal. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. One carry.
Go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, get a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
Second and 10.
Gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 27.
Pitching it out to McCaffrey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Here's third and 7.
At the 31. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. Here's Corliss Waitman now. Taken in at the 22. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Rams are going offense here with a first and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
Again, it's Williams. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5. Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. They try the left side here with Williams. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 42 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
First and 10 at the
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Stafford. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Williams trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
Here's Stafford. Touchdown! Blake Corum. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Honest Meebus for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Makes the score Rams.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. In motion goes the tight end. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he slips up past the 45.
And a 49er 1st down.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Rams' 47-yard line.
Now Purdy. And completes it to Kirk over the middle.
Purdy's pass.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, 49ers.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
He was
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Open man is Samuel, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 20. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. There for the tackle was Trent McDuffie. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the Rams' 25-yard line.
Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Purdy now to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and
Here's
7
Purdy.
at the 11-yard line.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Now Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
Now Stafford. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
A 7-yard gain. And the Rams first down.
From the 50 at Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
again at Stafford.
At the Niners' 46-yard line.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing here, Purdy. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Out of bounds, the offense retains possession.
On first down, this is McCaffrey fighting through. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 1.
Second and a yard.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
First down.
Purdy looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
A gain of 15. First down, San Francisco.
A first carry here for Joe Mixon. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now it's Mixon running right. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Back to throw, Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 7 and a 49er first down.
Mixing up the middle. Able to slither by. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. On second and a couple. Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Touchdown San Francisco.
Noah Gray. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have cut it back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10.
49ers 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they will wrangle it down a couple of yards shy of the 30. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
He's taken
Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try and run for the first with Corum. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A gain of 17 yards.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19.
To the right side, this is Corum. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll run here with Corum. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Corum will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Now it's Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nakua from 4 yards out. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
First down, 49ers.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll 2nd down. Purdy from the gun. Over the middle to Evans. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Shotgun now with Purdy. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Out of the gun, Purdy. That's Samuel, caught left side. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
First and goal, San Francisco.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Purdy. And a catch right side by Evans. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
6 yards.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 13. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They work now on 2nd and 9. They run once more with Corum. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Purdy now to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Purdy's pass complete to number 85, George Kittle. It's a pickup of 3.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Here's 2nd down. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. This is 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
Here's Purdy to throw. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian Kirk, 27 yards. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
They're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
You don't lie. And he is going to have a Rams first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off. The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week one. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation.